Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Today I am reviewing a portable monitor. Let's see what's inside the box. Alright, so inside the box we have a demonstration of how to use it. We have the user guide. Looks like we have a travel case for it. Here's what the monitor looks like. And the back side as well. And it looks like we have the power and video cable. So a USB-C to a USB-C cable. And another one as well. And it looks like a HDMI cable is provided. Here is the stand, and you can see that it extends. And it looks like it comes with a block as well to plug in for power. Before I show everything that this monitor can do, I do want to go over why this monitor is so great. So the resolution of the monitor is 1080p, and as you notice with the finish on the monitor, it is a matte finish, which will eliminate most glare. It also runs at a smooth 60 Hertz refresh rate. So the monitor is great for traveling, given its size, and as you notice right now, I don't have it on the stand, but you'll see later in the video how easy it is to connect to the stand. So I really like that it can break down into something that is portable. The battery can last between 4 to 5 hours, which is plenty of time for portable use. But at any given time when using the monitor, you can have it plugged in while you are using it. And so this is great for the airport because most airports have charging ports, but it's also great if you just want to sit at a table and use it without charging because you have plenty of time to use it. Also, when using the monitor, it has an auto flip function when you are wirelessly connected to a phone or tablet. So I think that's great. Also, it magnetizes to the stand, and so it's very easy to set up when you want to use it. And as you can see, it is fully extendable, and the height can be adjusted, and I will demonstrate that in a moment. Lastly, as you can see, I do have the monitor propped up, but that is through the stand that is provided on the back. Also, so you can use it that way, but you can either have it on a landscape, or you can mount it vertically, so that way if you're viewing a longer document, you can see it all on one screen. Okay, so here is the stand, and the stand has an initial height of 8.3 inches. So as you can see, it can rotate all the way around to be flat if needed. And so it has an adjustable range of 5.3 inches. And so the way we do that is there is a screw here, and if I just loosen that, you can see it doesn't take much, but I can extend this thing all the way up if needed. And so what's great about that is if I go ahead and put my laptop here, you can see that when I go ahead and put the monitor there, my laptop's height is not going to be an issue. Okay, also the ring where the monitor will be attached to in just a second can rotate 180 degrees. So as you can see, I have it in this position now to where I would set the laptop here. But let's say I just wanted to use it as a stand, I could rotate this all the way around, and then now the support's in the back, and I could put the monitor here, and then I would have my laptop in this area and my other monitor over here. And so the rotation feature just depends on if you want to use the stand this way or if you want to use the stand in this direction. And as you can see, it can rotate this way as well. Okay, so let's see how we attach the monitor. So here is what the back of the monitor looks like. And as you can see, the circle looks just like the circle on the stand. Here's what that would look like. And so you heard that it connected to the magnet. And so if I go ahead and straighten this out, here is what it looks like when it's on the stand. Now, let's say I wanted to switch between landscape and portrait. I could go ahead and rotate this. And now it would be a lot easier to view my longer documents on the monitor. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this on. The power button is on the side. And so as you can see, the first step for me will be to connect with wireless connection. Now, I could also connect through an HDMI cord, but let's test the wireless connection first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my phone to the screen mirroring and click. Now it may ask you for a password, but you would just type in 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if I click off of that and start my YouTube video, you can see I can watch it. Now, yes, I can increase the volume on the monitor itself, but I can also increase it with my phone. Okay, and so right now I am in portrait, so if I switch to landscape, you can see that it auto rotates to what my phone is doing. So if I switch, it switches as well. So that is a pretty cool feature. So I also wanted to show that I can connect using my laptop as well. So if I click this, you can see I am connecting to the device. And you can see now that I am connected. Now, what you can do is if I hit, for instance, on my laptop, Windows P, I can extend this display. And now this is a separate monitor. So now that I have extended the display, let's say I wanted to drag something over, I can now have a dual monitor setup. And this is still through all of this being wireless. So I don't have a wire in my laptop at all. And so it works very, very well. I don't see any lag in between the monitor at all. And so, I think this is a great use of a wireless monitor. And so let me show another way I can set this up. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to showcase was me putting this thing in portrait mode. And so what I would need to do is go to my display settings here. So let me show it on the monitor. And I would change it to, so if you notice, I have selected display 2. And if I change it to portrait, here's what it looks like. And so I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. And I'm going to say keep changes. And so here's what that looks like. And so what's great about this is here's my document. And if you notice, I have more questions here. So before I can only display about 6 questions. Now I have 12 of them displayed. And I'm a teacher, and this would be great for me when I'm grading tests. I have my answer sheet like this, and I can see more questions in view. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to showcase was putting the monitor up into the storage. So if I go ahead and slide this in, we'll go around each corner. And it's a perfect fit which is good because I feel like that will protect my screen well. And so now that I have it in storage, you see how slim it is, and I can take this and put this in my backpack as well. And let's say I want my charging cable as well. So I put it back in the bag for easier storage. And let's say I also put my HDMI cable in. You can see that this is not going to take up much space at all in my backpack. And also it would fit just fine on my laptop in my bag. So the storage capability of this is fantastic. So lastly, I want to say that I would 100% recommend this product. This product is great. The versatility of it is fantastic. I connect my phone to it. I can connect my iPad to it. I can play games on it if I wanted to connect a game system to it. And also, just for me, if I'm working in my office, I now have a monitor that if I don't have much desk space on, I can go ahead and take it out of its storage, fold it up real quick, and I now have a second monitor to increase my workflow. So again, I 100% recommend this product.